Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video. This time it is of the Gemini Jets 1/400 scale Icelandair Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the new livery with the blue scheme. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. As always, we're going to start off with the box. Top left corner, you have the Gemini Jets logo, made for collectors by collectors. There is the computer-generated image of this aircraft, and this is the blue variant of the new livery, with the light blue stripe on the tail. It does say Boeing 737 MAX 8 Icelandair 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft. There's where the model would be inside. And there is the information about the 737 MAX 8, which you can pause and read. And then the specifications about this aircraft, which you can pause and read. And the registration of this model is Tango Foxtrot India Charlie Echo. This is the same registration as the last release in the old livery, and I believe this is Icelandair's very first 737 MAX as well. On the bottom of the box, 1/400 scale die-cast collectible, highly collectible, superior quality, realistic metal landing gear, detailed printed graphics, and as real as it gets features. On the left side, you've got the Icelandair MAX 8 Gemini Jets 1/400 scale die-cast model. The item number of this model is GJICE2123. On the top of the box, it does say adult collectible model. Warning: contains small parts, unsuitable for children under 14 years of age. Then the right side is the same as the left side. On the back of the box, you've got the computer-generated image of this aircraft climbing, and the as real as it gets features, which you can pause and read. And don't forget to check out the Gemini Jets social media. And of course, this is a 2022 Gemini Jets release. And now for the model. So overall, I think Gemini Jets has done a great job with this model. However, the wings do angle up a little bit more than they should. That's the first time it's happened to me with their 737 MAX mold. I think their MAX mold is pretty good, but you can kind of tell they do kind of slope up too much. The engines, I can't quite tell if they're too far slanted up or not. I think maybe in this case they're just maybe a little bit, but not too much. But I haven't really had any issues with this mold. I know a lot of others have. You do have the nose cone painted on right at the front. Pitot tubes, all that details. You've got the cockpit windows. Now it does have something written on the front there. I can't quite read it. It's in Icelandic, so I'm not going to try right now. But you do have the nose gear. The gears are rubber and all do roll. It does say ICE on the gear door. Then you have the L1 door, boarding door. You've got windows, the giant billboard Icelandair titles across the whole front end of the aircraft in dark blue. You move towards the middle. You've got an antenna on top, and then you have the overwing emergency escape routes and exit doors. Then you've got the dark blue AT winglet, flap tracks, all that good stuff on the wings. Then you've got your dark blue MAX engines and the main gear as well. And the gear to kind of slant back a little bit as well. Here's the inside view of your engines. Then you move to the back. You do have a Wi-Fi dome on top there. You've got another rear antenna. Then you have the registration, which again is Tango Foxtrot India Charlie Echo. You have the Icelandic flag, and then you have the tail design with the dark blue, the white, and then this does have the light blue stripe. There are other colors. I think there's a yellow one and a pinkish or reddish one. I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but this one does have the light blue. And the right side is the same, just with the cargo luggage doors there in the front beneath the R, and then in the back beneath the registration. So here is the front view of this model. You can really see how the wings do slant up. Here is the right side. The right side's not too bad. It's more the left wing, which slants up quite a bit. Here is the back view. the left side. Here's the top view. And of course, here's the bottom. So you do have the nose gear, nose cone at the front again. All the gears are rubber and do roll. You have the details underneath. You've got the stand hole in the middle. You've got the gear. Again, they do kind of slope back a little bit where they shouldn't. You have underneath the wings and engines, it does have the registration underneath the left wing. You got the Gemini Jets logo there in the middle. You move to the back, you've got the doors for the APU. It's kind of hard to tell on here. You do have a tail scraper as well. And then you have the APU itself all the way in the back. And that is all for the model. Paint-wise, Gemini Jets did great on this one. No paint smudges, or I don't think any miscolorings at all. However, it is disappointing to see the quality control issues with the mold. Now, I've never really had an issue with this mold before. So it's disappointing that it is, I guess, catching up. The wings, maybe the engine's a little bit. Also, just should be more antennas realistically. So with all of that, I'm going to be giving this model a score of 28 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.